Studied English for years but still can't speak fluently. You are not alone. But today you will understand why and how to fix it. Today we are diving deep into the real truth that nobody tells you, that why millions, even billions of people struggle to speak fluently for years. But you have the power to break that struggle starting from today. Have you memorized a lot of grammar rules but still freeze when it comes to speak? Have you seen hundreds of English videos but still your mind goes blank? You forget words, you get nervous, you feel small, you feel powerless. English language learning is not just about knowing it. It's about doing, living, feeling, practicing, and loving the journey. So stay with me. I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you are still struggling to speak fluently and also give you solutions. English is not a language to memorize, it's a skill to learn. English were taught to you as a subject, you memorize it, you write it, and you forget it. But English is different from maths, it's different from history. You have to learn English as a skill. Same is the case with swimming and driving. You cannot learn swimming by reading 100 books about swimming. You cannot learn it in that way. Same is the case with driving. If you have watched 100 videos how to drive, you cannot drive. If you want to drive, you have to drive practically. Same is the case with English. English is a real life skill. You have to grow that skill. You have to learn it, you have to use it, you have to practice it in order to improve it. Okay? You have to put your tongue, brain, and heart together to speak fluently. Believe me, you were taught English to pass exams, just to pass exams. You were not taught English in a way to use in real life conversations. And that is where the problem starts. So, reason number one is English is taught as a subject, not as a skill, but you have to learn English as a skill. Like you have to water the plants to grow. Similarly, you have to water your English skills to grow. Okay? Point number two is fear and shame kill your confidence. You don't speak in front of others. You don't want to speak in front of others. You're scared of making mistakes. You're scared of getting embarrassed. You are scared that people laugh at you when you make some mistakes. But you know, mistakes are beautiful. Mistakes are indication that you are learning. Mistakes are a bridge between your dream and success. Mistake is not your enemy, but fear is your enemy. You can take an example of a child. When a child learns how to walk, he falls a lot of times. But we still cheer, we clap, we laugh, we encourage the child. So why do we do with this with English? When you fall in English, we have to cheer ourselves. We have to gain our motivation to learn better, to grow faster, to speak more. So, point number two is put your shame and fear aside if you want to speak fluently. Okay? You have the audacity to use the language, to speak the language. Reason number three is you memorize English but don't use it. First, you think that I will learn 2000 vocabulary words, I will learn all the grammar rules, then I am going to speak English in front of others. But this doesn't work. Real power comes from whatever you know about English, you will start speaking at the same time. Memorizing gives you knowledge, and speaking gives you power. Okay, mind it. Don't wait for the perfect moment to come. Don't wait for the perfect memorization of grammar rules or vocabulary words. It will never happen, okay? Perfection doesn't come before speaking. Perfection comes because of speaking. So you have to start it from today. Okay, don't wait for it. Speak broken English, get messy, whatever. Don't care about it. Start from today. Reason number four is no consistency, no progress. People often start strong for 5 to 10 days, then they forget. But you cannot learn English in this way. Consistency is the key in learning English. You need daily practice, daily thinking, daily certain amount of time to learn English. So mind it, consistency is the king. If you are consistent, you can grow. If you're not consistent, you still think that why my English is not improving? Because the reason is that you are not consistent. You're not giving daily time to English. You have taken English for granted. You put English as an extra work. When you have time, you will do it. You have to make English a priority. So if you want to grow, you have to be consistent. If you want to improve, you have to be consistent. Then you will see the results. And reason number five is you have to make English as a habit. You have to learn English as a habit, okay? You always put English for office use, for exams, and you will put English for later. But you have to make English a priority in your life. You have to think in English. You have to watch English podcasts. You have to watch English movies. You have to change your social media settings to English. You have to surround yourself with English if you want to improve. English must be a living part of you. That is how fluency is born. Mind it. So you have to make English a habit, a daily habit, and you have to be consistent, persistent. Now I'm giving you some reasons how to fix it. Okay. Point number one is speak every day. This will build your muscle memory and confidence. Fluency is not something that how many words you know, but it's about how often you use them. Talk to yourself. Write notes in English. Put English notes, English habits, English alarms everywhere around you. Describe your daily routine to yourself. Find an English buddy. So, what is point number one? You have to speak daily to yourself. You have to record your voice. You have to listen to your voice. Whatever. You have to practice daily, consistently. Point number two is focus on communication, not perfection. Okay, don't go for perfection. You are not there to go for perfection. You are there to communicate, to connect with others. Stop worrying about making grammar mistakes. Stop worrying about perfection. Every mistake is a step forward. It is an indication that you are learning. So speak without fear, make mistakes, and your goal must be connection, not perfection. Point number four is think in English. Don't use your native language to translate because it will give you, if you think in English, it will give you a natural flow. It will build your muscles, memory muscles, okay? So start thinking naturally in English. Point number five is stay consistent. Small daily habits leads to massive results. Don't aim for perfection, aim for progress. What do you do occasionally doesn't give you results. So you have to be consistent. Give 5 minutes daily to reading, 5 minutes to speaking, 5 minutes to listening. So you have to put a small portion of your day to learn English. So remember, fluency doesn't come overnight. It takes time. So start it from today. Don't wait for the perfect moment to come because there is no perfect moment. Start it from today. Even if it's messy, it's not perfect, you have to do it. You have to spare some part of your time to learn English. Then you will see the results. Okay? I hope you like this video. See you in the next video.